Deep in the ocean lies a beautiful princess of the sea. Her beautiful red hair and breathtaking voice makes her one of the most memorable princesses from my childhood. Today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to make Ariel from Disney's classic, The Little Mermaid. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Alright, let's get this DIY moving. You're going to start with a piece of flesh-colored clay to form the head and some red clay to form the hair. Roll the red clay into a thick snake and you're going to cut it into multiple pieces to form the strands of hair. For each piece that you cut out, go ahead and roll this into a snake and flatten this out with a roller. And with your hands, you're going to carefully shape one tip of the hair into a long pointy end. And this is going to be one of the strands of Ariel's hair. You're going to make multiple pieces of these in different shapes and sizes and go ahead and place them all over her head. Go ahead and layer them on top of each other so it looks something kind of like this. With your blade or X-Acto knife, just cut off all the excess hair and smooth out any rough and uneven edges with your tools or your fingers. For her bangs, you're going to take one of your extra pieces of hair and roll the tip into a nice little curl. Just position the bangs on the side of her hair. I kind of want her bangs to swoop over to her left, and just position it where you want it and go ahead and tack it down with your fingers. I'm also going to add a smaller piece of hair to form the other side of her bangs on her right. And the most fun part of this tutorial is actually rolling up each strand of hair into a nice little curl. Just take your time to make sure that each strand looks really nice. And when you're done, the head should look something like this. Let's move on to the rest of Ariel's body. You're going to start with a green piece of clay to form her tail and take a small piece and shape it into a tear, and at the very pointy end go ahead and shape it into a nice little tail. At the base of the tail where the torso attaches, you're going to cut out a V-shaped piece of clay on the top. Take a lighter piece of green clay and you're going to form the details of the tail. You're going to form two small little teardrops and put them together to form the fin of her tail and attach this to the very tip. Go ahead and take your X-Acto knife or any type of tool you have to form little small lines along the tail for detailing. Now roll out two small pieces of green clay into a little small snake. You're going to make the ends a little bit smaller than the center, and you're going to put this on the base of her tail for extra detailing. Put them on both sides, and this is where her torso will attach. For Ariel's body, take a flesh-colored piece of clay and shape this into a semi-rectangle and go ahead and cut off one edge into a pointy narrow, and this is where her body will attach to the tail. Go ahead and smooth out any rough edges, and we're going to form her nice little seashell bra. Take some light-colored purple clay and flatten this out. With a tool of any kind, form little indentations all along the piece of clay and attach them on her torso. When you're done, it should look something like this. So to attach the torso and the tail together, I'm going to actually use a gold pin to help hold these two together in place. Roll two pieces of flesh-colored clay into a small snake, and you're going to attach this on both sides of her torso to form her arms and hands. The completed body should look like this, and you can go ahead and attach the head. All that's missing now is a cute, adorable face, so let's get to that. So I'm going to use some black pieces of clay to form her eyes, and I'm going to give her some really large spaced out eyes since most chibi characters have that. Give them a little bit of highlight with white clay and a very nice petite smile with a red piece of clay. And don't forget, every princess needs rosy cheeks. Your Ariel figurine is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For more like these, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. My Instagram username is FlyingMio. Follow me there if you want, and I'll see you guys real soon. Good luck!